Hello everyone and welcome to day 9 of the Advent of Logos 2023. Alright, I promise it's the next day from day 8, even though I'm wearing the same shirt. But we are continuing also the work that we did in day 8. Today I will be doing the changes the client requested after their feedback. And then I'm going to also show them to the client again to see what they think, if they like them or not, and if they have further feedback for me. Okay, let's start. Sleeping cats in the background. All right, so I already started doing a little bit of stuff last night that I didn't film, but you can see all in all what the situation is. I've split two artboards. I split on two artboards. One of these to see the outline be, and this one I will work on it to make it fill. I will change the crowns on both of them after I'm done changing the crown. And here for the bridle, I will change the diamonds, whatever, jewels, whatever, and the typeface I will try to rework a little bit. I've isolated it here and I've converted the type into shape, so right now you can manipulate it separately like it's a vector. And then I will copy whatever I have in here onto these artboards. In these artboards, I've separated the little bee with the name Little Bee Bridal plus two branches. I think it looks cute like this. Or just only the bee plus the name. This also looks pretty cute. All right, let's first do the changes to the first concept. Go. Right, okay, do you like this filled version? Let's see how it looks with the brand text. I think it's good, especially from afar it looks much better than the outline ones. Okay, let's do the second one because the second one is probably a bit more difficult. Alright, what do you think about this, huh? Let's see. All right, I think these are the changes that Val requested yesterday. I hope I'm not missing something. I'm sure she'll tell me. But let's talk. Let's talk to her, yeah, and see what she thinks about the changes now. Welcome back, Val.
Hey, hi.
So I worked on the changes that you requested yesterday and your feedback, and I wanted to show
Awesome.
you. I wanted to show you how it turned out. So
Let's see.
first concept, as you remember, it was this outline.
Yeah.
And the first thing I changed was the little crown. It looks a bit more like a tiara. And I did filled version of the whole bee that I wanted to show you over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Much more like it.
With these the knot inside of it a little bit thicker and not so different thicknesses of the lines. Like here, for example, it's different thicknesses, but
Yeah.
here
Yeah,
it's.
it looks good.
I think this was it for this one.
Yeah. Let's see the other one.
Okay, let's see the other one. And the other one, these are the other versions, but this version, I worked a little bit on the bridal type.
Yeah.
And I made some changes. I made, overall, I made the letters thicker.
Yes.
On the separate letters, the B, I took the top part and I made it a bit rounder. For comparison, this is how it looked before. The B, the top part, is a bit rounder. The R, I decided to shorten its swing a bit to be a little bit more readable. It looks like an N here.
It really fixes the readability. It's a bit better.
The I added a dot on top of it, and the other three I didn't really touch that much. just made them a bit thicker.
Take the D, A, and L and bring them a little bit closer to the eye? As a client of mine says, much better.
Yes, I'm not very experienced in the type details. So it's good that someone who has experience tells me like what to do to make it look better.
Oh, that's a very vast topic. But here we can play a little bit out of the guidelines because it's very handwritten.
Here, with these crystals, I didn't know if you wanted to exclude them completely. I just made them a bit rounder and I added this so that it looks like a diamond or something. I don't know if it's better or...
I wanted them removed, but now they look better, so you can leave them in.
Okay. Good. And as a secondary logo to this one, I have this first suggestion with branches on top and bottom, or only with the B like this.
How about we move the B a bit of the bridal word a little bit to the left, so the curve of the B. So can we try the italic version? Yeah, maybe a bit more italic. Can we try the same font for the little B words as the bridal one? Yeah, I think the same font looks a lot better. Just to fix the thickness of the letters, and I think that's gonna be it. And maybe add a dot to the little word, the same as the bridal, so they match.
Okay, I will need to touch it up a little bit, but yes.
Yeah. Okay, can we go back to the other one?
Yes.
I'm not convinced about the font, I should say. Can we try something like more like a serif font? Because the B is really classy.
But for little b or for the whole thing?
For
What do you
both.
think?
For
For
both.
both.
And can we make the bridle in all caps?
Ooh.
And now make it the height of the bridle to be like the height of the small letter of the B. Mm-mm. But you can fix the spacing between the letter D and the letter A because they're a bit too much.
Yeah, I can see that. How does this look?
Much better.
I'm glad.
Okay, I have one last thing though. Can we remove the dots in the tiara?
Okay.
Because it's very, very small.
I was
And so
thinking, yeah, to make like 3 dots here with the
it,
antennas, but
it's
then
not gonna
it's
be
too
very
small.
visible on small things.
Yeah.
It's just not practical.
Okay.
And maybe soften a bit the angles of the pointy thing. Yeah, make it like a curved line. Yeah, that's it. Love it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. It looks really good. And yes, the changing of the typeface and with this bridle here, it looks very much
Yeah.
expensive.
It's right.
I don't know if I can afford this brand.
I'm not telling.
Okay.
That's my favorite one. I love really, really a lot the other one, but it's not the bridal theme.
Yes.
Yeah. It's probably very fitting for the baby one.
Handmade.
Yeah, because I make albums for babies and um it's a it's a thing that it's not very common in other countries. It's like a little pathway that babies start walking and take their first steps.
Uh-huh.
And that's one of the things I create for babies. I can attach images.
And this looks so much better with the without all the maybe unnecessary things.
Yeah, it's cleaner.
It's cleaner, definitely. All right. Well,
Yeah, I want it. How are you going to send me that one?
however you want.
I really love it. Thank you very much.
No, thank you. This was definitely very helpful for me because the feedback is not only from the client but also from a graphic designer who knows what they're
I
doing.
was I was trying to be more like a client, but the graphic designer in me just speaks. So
Is it
it's really
difficult?
hard to silence her.
Yes, is it difficult to have someone, or like, is it difficult for someone to give you like presents that have some graphic design on them and you cannot help yourself but like criticize it or something?
No, I don't. I appreciate them.
Yeah, of course, it's a present.
But when I go to a cafe, for example, because I worked in very, very past times, I was a bartender for a while. And when I go to a cafe, I first look at the menu, how it's made. And then I look at the cafe, how it's served. So it's really hard for people.
So yes, this is something that I've heard from other people. Like they look at the menu in a cafe or a restaurant, and they're judgmental.
Well, I am mostly because of readability. I really hate when I go to a bar, it's dark and the menu is black
Yeah.
and the letters are small and there's not very much light. So it's just not practical
Right. Okay.
unless it's made on purpose in order to talk to the server.
Or what if they have some neon lights on the menu or something?
Um,
Is that possible to make?
Neon lights, not, but they're like tablets with backup light. And the other thing is that's very popular at the moment in design is QR codes that are present on the table. When you scan them, you can read the menu on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something that a graphic designer would actually do.
Uh-huh. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's actually very good because you cut out on costs for printing and of course paper, which it's good for environment.
Indeed.
Yeah, so it's another opportunity for graphic designers.
All right. Thank you very much for this. I really enjoyed it. I hope I didn't disappoint and that you liked my ideas.
Oh, I did. I did. I really like the way you take a concept and get to the idea because I've been a manager of teams of designers for some time now, and you cannot see that process in everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really early on for you to know to have that well crafted process. So I think you're on the right path for a career.
And I just need the illustrator skills to make stuff look good.
They're they're not something that it you have to have, but are helpful.
Yes.
Yeah, and you just need practice, practice, practice. That's it. And you're doing it with that challenge you're making right now.
Yes, it is difficult, but I think in the end it will be very beneficial for me.
Definitely. I hope someone catches on and does it too.
Oh, really? I hope so too.
Yeah, it's really helpful for designers to practice. Even I, that I've been working for almost 20 years now, I still practice.
And I also I also watched the video for like planned learning. You need to know, you need to sit down and know what you're planning to be learning or practicing right now. So that's why I decided to practice only one thing so that I could get better in this one thing eventually, right? Because if it was an advent of design, it's every day it's different thing, and then I have to switch between making a poster or making a logo, which will not make me good in either making a poster or making a logo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Thank you for this short interview as well.
You're welcome. Well, I really enjoyed the process and watching you work, and I really like the outcome. So very, very much thank you.
Thank you too. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.
Bye
Bye.
bye. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the end of these 2 days of logo creation and that maybe you got something out of it. Val is a professional graphic designer and she's done this for a long time. So her advice was very beneficial to me and I hope to some of you as well. Tune in tomorrow for day 10 and bye.